Welcome to the Destiny Alpha. Okay, so I was lucky enough to get one of the alpha codes for Destiny on the PS4, and I thought I'd make some gameplay videos and see what this game is all about. Now I've really been looking forward to this games, and ever since it was unveiled, I haven't really been following it that closely because I was told right then and there. But I got one of these beta codes, and I thought I'd try just see what how this game plays. And for anyone who is familiar with Halo, it feels very Halo-ish. At least I think so. Which is to no surprise, because these are the same guys, the same company that made Halo. So, uh, yeah. Anyway, now I can't call myself the biggest Destiny fan out there, but so I don't know what to look for in this alpha. I'm just gonna try, seeing, trying to see what they added in this game. So if you have any questions, uh, just you know, any kind of questions, if they added this or how does this work, feel free to leave a comment and I'll see if I can find out. Something I can confirm right now is something a lot of people were wondering, uh, and that was if can you like pilot your own spaceship, which I can confirm that you can't, at least not in the alpha version. All you can do is choose a destination in this big uh, space map and fly over there. At the moment, I believe only Earth is available to travel in, and of course the what's it called, the sphere floating above the Earth, uh, the Traveler, I think it's called. Um, and yeah, as you can see on screen here, I'm choosing one of the three classes. I ultimately went for the Hunter class because I prefer the less armored, faster characters in games. And as you can see here, there are three character races available in the alpha. I'm not sure if there will be more in the retail version. But as you can see, there are the Awoken, which are these weird white, bluish. Yeah, as you can see, they remind me of the alien guy from Prometheus, the creator, or whatever they called him. And there are humans, of course, and there's something called Exo, which seems to be some robotic type of race, and there are male and female versions of that race, so that's pretty cool, I guess. I'm gonna go for the human class, and as you can see, there aren't a lot of options for character customization when it comes to like faces and stuff, but I'm sure they'll add more in the retail version because I mean, come on, this is an MMO. I mean, it isn't, but it still is. So, I mean, I could use a few more options than what you can see here. And so you can choose your facial, like the basic facial features, the color of your skin, color of your lips. Okay, not that's a bit too lipsticky, and of course eye color. And I'm not sure if how many people want to see this, but you can just skip this part if you're not interested, and go directly to the gameplay, which will come at around 7 or 8 minutes there. So if you're not interested in the character creation, move over to around 7 or 8 minutes, and there will be gameplay there. But I'm sure there are a lot of people who are interested in this part of the game, so I thought I'd show you. And here I'm choosing the hairstyle, which I mean, I already like the hair I had, but I had to see what else was here. And as you can see, there aren't a lot of options, 15 options here. And I'm gonna go back to the one I had at the beginning. Now these are markings. Of course you can choose to change the hair color as well. I didn't feel the need to do that. And you can choose different markings on your face. And I don't believe I'm gonna go for anything, because this is a science fiction game and I don't see any need for those. And yeah, that's my character. Welcome to the Destiny Public Alpha. Yeah. And as you can see, the graphics are awesome. I'm not sure if this will be in 1080p when the retail version comes out, but thank you, Bungie. But it was 1080p here, and I captured it in 1080p, so.
Okay,
and here
the
we go.
Skywatch is just on the other side of the steps.
I'll
And
just
it's surrounded
start up
by fog.
on a
Well, I'm ready if you
an
are.
area here on Earth, pressing the touchpad on the PS4 controller will bring up the little navigation robot thing, and once you do that, you can summon this vehicle, and you can boost like that. And this will be your main like transport vehicle of transportation on missions. And as you can see here, you can pushing the options button, you can watch your character's equipment and switch equipment. And right now I don't have anything to switch to, so yeah, I'm gonna stick with my regular armor I got to start with. And if you're wondering, you can't actually remove equipment, like you can't remove your helmet while you're on missions. You always have to have a helmet on. And the only place where you don't have a helmet is when you travel to the traveler. At least in the alpha version, I couldn't remove my helmet, and once I traveled to the traveler, he had no helmet on, so yeah. Here I'm just trying to see what all the weapons, all the buttons do. And L1 is for grenades, and R1 is for close combat, like the knife.
know this place must have been amazing before the collapse. Thousands of humans boarding the colony ships, off to build cities beyond. And now the Fallen, just picking
Now,
its
I don't know if you noticed that, but when you bring up your little companion robot like this, a checkpoint marker pops up telling you where to go, the destination of your next
up the hill, the
mission
building with the
objective.
radar. That's the Skywatch.
And yeah, my destination at the moment is that satellite building over there. And your vehicle vanishes like that once you leave it unmanned too long. You can always summon it again, so I don't know if you noticed that, but this game has some of the best AI I've ever seen in a game. So what the little floating robot thing, once I shot it 3 times, it actually went back to cover. So yeah, the enemy will do that quite a lot. You know, they will leap into cover once they're well, once you shoot them enough. And as you can see here, these I don't know what these are called, Fallen or something. I'm gonna have some real trouble with their commander. Now these two, I believe, are just grunts, and I take care of them fairly easy, but once you'll see soon right here, this guy is a bit tougher. You can see he teleports, and right there he leapt into cover, so he's making it really hard for me to hit him. And this is where I messed up. I try getting a grenade and then I grenade myself and then I get shot and die. But that's good because now we can see what the respawn, how the respawns work in this game. And what you do is just you hold down the square button, I believe, and you respawn fairly close to the last place you died. And some enemies, I'm not sure, I don't think all enemies have this, but this fallen, this enemy right here, I don't know what to call him. He has a shield, as you can probably tell, and if you take too long to finish him off, his shield will recover, and yeah, you're gonna have to waste more bullets on him. And here I give him a knife just to be sure. Double tap. Yeah, and this is where the game takes. Oh yeah, but first I'm just, you know, scouting the area here, and as you can see, all these enemies respawn as well. So this really caught me off guard. I'm not used to shooters doing this, but I guess this is where the MMO aspect of the game kicks in, because yeah, as you can tell, it's the same enemies that I fought just seconds ago, and they respawned. So yeah, and now I just try to get the hell out of there before they respawn again.
We're in. This was one of Skywatch's old array stations. A link to the
I'm one of those
colonies.
players who takes it really slow. Before advancing, I try to check every corner for, you know, hidden items or like recordings or whatever Whatever they do nowadays.
Dead end. Fallen sealed this gate.
My companion robot thing, I'm not even sure what it's called, but I'm gonna call it companion robot. It's this little floaty thing here. He's telling me that he can unlock this door right here, and I'm not sure how to do it. So I first I just like, yeah, I'm like, take it, do it this, but all you have to do is just press the button. That's, well, the game is
really
telling you
didn't
to
want
push.
anybody getting in or out.
And he's just lasering it, and I'm like, dude, I could have done that.
What is this?
And this is where it gets real dark.
Got a bad feeling about this.
And a bit spooky. Oh shit.
Can't be.
What was that?
It's the
Yay! Okay, these guys are pretty annoying. Level up. And yeah, you level up in this game. So these guys will just storm at you, and they're fairly easy to take out. But if you're gonna, I mean, just don't waste any bullets, because if you reload while they're attacking, they will knock you out. So. Now the way these guys drop loot, it's very similar to, I mean, I don't know if it's similar, but it reminds me a lot of Borderlands. The way enemies drop their loot, I mean, it's almost the same actually.
There's a wizard here. You see something floating in the
And
air?
a lot of people
have
have
to
been
kill it.
comparing this to a Borderlands and well, games like that. And I'm on fire here, so. And these guys are really gonna give me a hard time, because as you see, they're leaping into cover. I can't get to them. Yeah, they're pretty tough. Look at that. As soon as I start shooting, he leaps to cover.
The wizard's here.
This is where it gets tough. This is like almost like a mini boss, or I don't know, maybe you could call it a boss too. It's this wizard, or I don't know what they call the witch or something. Yeah, it's the floating thing here. And I just picked up a shotgun, so I'm gonna be using that. And this wizard type character, the boss, has a lot of health, so this is where co-op comes in. I mean, if you're co-oping with friends, I'm sure this boss would have been a lot easier. However, alone, it takes quite a while to finish him off, just because he has all that health, and he's the same as all the other characters. He will leap into cover when you shoot at him, and yeah, he's gonna give you a really hard time. As you can see, the yellow bar is his health, and he has multiple bars, so yeah. And just like Halo, your little shield, you can see the white bar above the right there. That's your shield, and once you're low on that, you will die instantly. So once your shield is gone, you will die instantly. That's how I understood it anyway. And this guy has a lot of minions as well. And here I'm getting shot at from, I don't know where it's coming from, but I just run out of there and wait for my shield to recover before I run back. Oh. I'm being a bit too cautious here. I don't think I realized the shield part myself at the moment. And there you go, you get a piece of loot.
The Hive haven't been on Earth in centuries. That wizard came from the moon.
And mission
I thought
complete.
we had them contained there. The darkness could be a lot closer than we think.
I believe you get a rating there at the end. Glimmer is, I believe, the currency in the game. I'm not sure about that. I'm gonna have to do some research. I do get this helmet as a prize, and as a reward, yeah, once I travel to the Traveler, I'll be able to get a bunch of stuff from stores and other people. But that has been it for this episode. I'm gonna be traveling to the Traveler, picking up my rewards, and I'll be back with another video. Make sure to subscribe and like the video, share it, and yeah, I'll see you in the next video, guys. Bye.